Opening day here for both of these teams. Brent Berry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now here's Van Vliet. Off target with his three. Poked away. Inside. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Young kicks to Hunter. Bogdanovich looking around. Okongwu with a screen on Van Vliet. Traps in the tray.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. A slow start here for Houston in this one. 7-point differential. In this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Johnson, a wide open look. They get it again. Okongwu, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Smith on the wing. 11 points last game. VanVleet wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. VanVleet's got 5.
And expect smart plays like that from VanVleet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. This one for 3. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist from Bogdanovich.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
VanVleet can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 7. Here's Okongwu. A shake. Rockets with the rebound. Green finds Brooks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Okongwu with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Back to Okongwu. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
Number 12.
Johnson with a screen on Green. Johnson outside. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Just 2 to shoot. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got his second basket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the wide open shot from Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And shots like this have to fire Green up. Big-time 3 there.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Adams. Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Feisty defense from Steven Adams coming in there on that play, and he turns it into points on the fast break.
Johnson outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Poke loose. Launches a 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Houston making a switch here. Landing. Checked in. The Hawks leading. Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Green. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Van Vliet. Bogdanovich finds Okongwu.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Hawks lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And it's Green with the jam.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And here is Van Vliet, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Count the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Young inside. Working on Green. Young, good. Young's got 12.
And here we go. Trae Young. Doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Hunter against Smith. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. It's Young on the wing. It's stolen by Green. Here's Brooks. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Okongwu with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich against Green. 6 on the shot clock. And Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Here's Green. Rebound by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 4. When you talk about a guy taking a lead, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally, they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. Young with the steal.
In the first half. 2
Hunter
minutes.
on the wing. Johnson finds Young, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
On defense, Houston trailing by 4. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Yeah, you can see how much Green's worked on his defense. He's become a tough one-on-one matchup.
For 3, Smith gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 5.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hunter on the wing.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Back to Brooks. A 3. Rebound Atlanta. 55 seconds left here in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Young for 3. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Directing the offense, Fred Van Vliet, the quintessential floor general.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Johnson with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Young. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
From deep, Green drains the three-pointer. Green's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Young fires away from outside. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now we'll send it over to... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The Pacers will square off against the Magic in Orlando. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
Two of the best.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat.
And that is our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Hands out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Pumpkin in at the point guard position. Reza Shea wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And it's Jock Landale with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Buffkin, guarded by Holiday. Capella.
Let's take a look at numbers for Thompson. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 9 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, year 1, he was learning the ropes. I think he's hoping to make a much bigger impact in his second campaign.
Absolutely. As a rookie, the game just goes incredibly fast. Sophomore year, things start to slow down.
Atlanta with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Daniels from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday surveying the floor. And Holiday with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Capella. Still scoreless. And here's Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Nance with no one around. That 3 off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here is Daniels, following the 3 by Houston from deep three-point territory. Here's Capella. Pass to Reza Shea. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Reza Shea, thrives in that role.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson outside. Driving the lane, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's Reza Shea. Whitmore defending. Goes up the baseline. Daniels, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
1:31 left to play in the third. Stolen. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks for the tie, and Nance with the layup. Nance has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
One of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
Now here is Holiday. He has 7. Whitmore sends a screen for Holiday. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Holiday's got 9 points in the quarter. Daniels with it. Pass to Bufkin. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Thompson. Now Eason. Eason with a screen for Whitmore. Lock at 6. And that one is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. A new lineup here for Houston. Johnson with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Young. From deep, Johnson. Şengün with the rebound. And here's Van Vliet from the
2 minutes.
was out of his hand in time. Now we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Houston on top, leading by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. At the guard position, Van Vliet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
Here's Young. The Rockets pull it in. Van Vliet looking around. Drives to the hoop. Green kicks to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Young with the steal. And here is Okongwu. Brooks covering. Johnson against Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Okongwu grabs the board. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Outside, Green for the 3. Rebound by Johnson.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them. There are only 2 players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Brooks, left side. Şengün trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Brooks has got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Young outside. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Green against Johnson. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Hawks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Young pass to Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Green. Out to Brooks. A 3-ball. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Okongwu finds Johnson. Young drives in. Lets the 3 fly. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And it's Green shutting it down.
No fear in the eyes of Green, willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Okongwu with a screen on Van Vliet. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Out to Smith. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Green. Houston now working with the new shot clock. Good!
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Okongwu with the screen for Young. To the left side wing. Pulls up. High post. Can't connect. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd.
for Atlanta. Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Larry Nance is out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Ball is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the NBA season just getting started here. Still some jitters for the rookies on these teams, RJ.
It takes time for rookies to really feel at home in an NBA game. The first few, though, they move like a blur.
Now here's Levine. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Levine. That one drops for him.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Okongwu up top. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And both free throws good for Okongwu. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Young looking for an opening. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Nance with a screen on Ball. Nance outside. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Young. Three-pointer, no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Ball with a steal. Stolen by Young. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Nance. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Young. Pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Young finds Okongwu. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bogdanovich from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Levine with a screen on Young. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Ball. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
Ball against Young. Okongwu up top. Outside Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
A good look from Young. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Ball against Young. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's gotten his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta gets it back. Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Bogdanovich against Giddey. For 3, Smith. No good there.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Young from long range hits the trifecta. Young's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Giddey, here he goes. Here's Levine for 3. Knocks down. down the long J. Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Young. To the left wing. Nance, the pass to Young. Now here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Outside Young. Nance outside. From behind the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 5.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
With 4 on the clock. And Ball with the layup.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
From downtown. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Johnson is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A nice shot by Young.
Ice tray, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Comes up empty down low.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Ball against Young. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That one on Young. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And Ball gets it to go.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Okongwu with it. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break from deep Giddey. Kept alive. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Nance with a screen on Ball. Outside Johnson. Goes back up. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Young from long range. Levine with a steal. Pass to Williams. Ball outside. A minute 31 left in the first half. Ball, a screen on nets. Here's Levine for three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
All these turnovers keep them at a constant disadvantage on the defensive end.
Trey quick on the take. Outside Johnson. Nance with a screen on Giddey. Shot to stop the run. The kick out to Young. For three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Ball. 14 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Ball against Young. From deep three-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide-open man.
Nance with a screen on Ball. Here's Young. Chicago with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Bogdanovich from long range. Lonzo Ball. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for the Pacers will square off against the Magic in Orlando. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern.
It's one to watch.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Chicago Bulls.
They've made it.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Nikola Vucevic. Zuma was out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Craig in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Buffkin. Pass to Capella. That's tipped. Here's Buffkin. 5 to shoot. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Outside White. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Off trail by 13. Pass to Rizachet. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Capella finds Hunter. Back to Capella. Here's Daniels. Fires the three. They get it back with the clock winding down. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Craig passes to Smith. Nice move. And the layup is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by DeSumo. And there it is for him.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
Second team foul.
Capella, screen on White, to the paint. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And he gets that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's the break. The finish. And the finish on the break with the slam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Screen by Capella. Inside. Pass to Bufkin. 1:37 left in the third quarter here. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Into the lane. Offensive rebound. Here's Risache. Here's the three. Nails it from 3. Risache's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bulls leading by 10. Right side, White. Count that one.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Daniels. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from deep. Here's Capella. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Atlanta shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Bufkin. He's guarded by White. To the middle. And so they foul intentionally. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Bulls leading by 10. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. He drops it from range. Buzelis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chance.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Bulls Up by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Hawks. Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Okongwu out there with Larry Nance. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Young against Ball. Here's the floater. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. A 17-point lead, their biggest. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And there's the lob. Oh, stolen by Nance. And now the Hawks on the break. Johnson for 3. Counted from distance.
We talk about the importance of shooting while in rhythm. He feels confident doing this from downtown on the break.
Young against Ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Hawks on the break. Levine with a steal. To the left side wing. Ball taking his time here. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 21 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Chicago.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
4 on the clock. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Basket counts.
Okongwu. Assist from...
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Giddey. On the wing, Levine. Back to Giddey. Levine against Johnson. Levine can't hit. Hawks trail by 15. Three-pointer. The shot by Johnson, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Outside Levine. Pass to Ball. Clock at 6. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Ooh, an aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Ball. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 now.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Lonzo Ball.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And the shot goes. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Young. Outside for Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Right side, Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. Giddy defends. A deep three. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show.
It's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Williams, a screen on Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
Both good from the line that time. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint will be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
Here's Şengün against Washington. He was really on his game. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And he drives in, and it goes down 2 points.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Smith sets the pick for Ball. Sweet move, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Green finds Şengün. Back to Green. Şengün with a screen on Ball. And it's Green with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And the defense got full. Ball pulled them right in with that pump fake.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to take a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Out to Brooks. Clock at 4. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got 9 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Ball. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Now here's Levine. Back to Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Offline with his 3. Rockets leading by 7. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by White. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And timeout is called by EuroCup. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Take a look at Alperon Şengün. Great showing for him last season. He was around 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Levine, and the rejection by Smith.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Ball against Van Vliet. Ball kicks to Levine. Outside, White. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Ball against Green. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's in.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Levine. Plays it up off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Stolen by Ball. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Levine off the inbound. Nobody near Williams. And the Bulls take on 2 more.
If you're waiting for him to miss, when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Green. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He finishes. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Lonzo Ball out there with White. And it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Van Vliet. And it's good, 2 points. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Shots good by Williams.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Smith kicks to Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Ball up top, covered by Van Vliet. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Ball.
Boy, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. We have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Levine, following the basket by Jalen Green. Good on the triple.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now, actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
Now here's Van Vliet after Jalen Green's miss, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's what Brooks likes, power hoops.
For Chicago, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
White the pass the ball. Levine, a screen on Van Vliet. Levine against Brooks. And Levine throws it down.
What a marvelous athlete Levine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam, and looks so good floating in the air.
Now here's Green. 16 points for him. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back. Oh!
Man. Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit, throwing it down with power in no time.
And the turnover again by Houston.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
The Bulls leading by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brooks against Levine. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Brooks. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
The Bulls
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
34.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man.
That is more than enough.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Tari Eason, also Whitmore out there, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago leading by 4. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Giddey against Holiday. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size. And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Holiday. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Thompson throws it down.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's Giddey with the drive. And the layup falls. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Thompson in the post. Defended by Dosunmu. That one drops for him.
Nice job there by Thompson. He's got the length and lift off the floor to do it just like that.
Buzelis, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And at his size, Buzelis holds the ball really well, which makes him especially effective in pick and rolls.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Thompson outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Holiday against Giddey. Again, Chicago. Rockets trail by 8. Thompson right side. On the wing, Holiday. Takes it inside. Bucket is good. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Here's Whitmore. Craig defending on the wing. Thompson driving to the basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Dosunmu. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Brooks checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Thompson up top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The wingmen, White and Levine. Patrick Williams is out there with Smith, and it's Ball in at the point guard position.
Yeah, you got to admire really how smoothly Ball takes over games with his scoring. I mean, he knows he can pretty much get his shot off at any time from any spot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's White. Shoots over VanVleet. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for
phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it. And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Lets it go from deep. It's tipped. Brooks with no one around. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, Ball. Driving in. Smith on the wing. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Levine against Brooks. And they call an illegal screen here.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Rockets trail by 8. Now here's Green. And he drops it in from the low post.
able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Here's Ball. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for Şengün.
Van Vliet controls the pace for you and delivers the right pass at the right time with the right speed.
And the jam by Levine.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Brooks setting the pick for Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Levine for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Şengün kicks to Brooks. Fires for 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
When he gets the opportunity, they are counting on Brooks to hit that shot.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Pass to Levine. Williams a screen on Brooks. Levine inside the 3-point line. Rebound by Smith.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Offensive rebound. And Şengün throws it down.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
Over in the corner, White. And again, Chicago. No good. Rockets on offense. 6-point game. Smith finds Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Now here's Green. 3-pointer. Rebound by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Shoots the 3. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves. Much appreciated, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For
For joining, so the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for the Hawks, their backcourt, Young and Bogdanović. Johnson is out there with Larry Nance. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Van Vliet against Young. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Pass to Nance. Bogdanović on the wing. Knocked away. Şengün with it. Now Bogdanović defending. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Brooks against Johnson. And it's Brooks missing.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow. And it's a go-to shot for Bogdanović. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's Atlanta's ball. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And there's the drive. Pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Bogdanović. Here's Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Şengün with it. Brooks with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Clock at 4. That one's good for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
No one covering.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
Here's Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. Pass to Şengün. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Kongwu. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanović. And then Bogdanović with the dunk.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Smith inside. He's guarded by Nance. And here's Green from the arc. Houston gets it back. Smith passes to Brooks. Back to Smith. Now here's Green. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Hawks trailing. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Okongwu, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet drives. And the layup is good. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Going inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
Fred Van Vliet, his first, second team foul.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Tie game in. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So the Houston 5 right now. At small forward and power forward is Brooks and Smith. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Shot is good by Nance. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And that one's good. Green.
Oh my. I mean, Green is ready for a duel at the arc. I mean, he's always an eager three-point shooter.
Young against Van Vliet. Back to Young. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Young with it, guarded by Smith. The kick out to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Young with the power move.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Nance with a screen on Van Vliet. The kick out to Nance. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. To the inside, Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Young looking for an opening, takes it inside. Okongwu, a screen on Van Vliet. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Johnson on the wing. Brooks defending. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Van Vliet drives. Green against Young. Outside, Green. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Here's Smith, and that comes off the assist by Green. Now it's a three-point Houston lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Young misses. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are. Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Green in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Here's Brooks, and he converts the layup. Brooks has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
There's Young with the 3. Wow! Young from deep three-point territory.
Yeah, seemingly unlimited range for Young. He is always confident.
Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Houston ball.
.30 seconds left in the second. Van Vliet outside. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Young. Okongwu up top. The kick out to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside.
Thanks as always.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Dyson Daniels, Clint Capella out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Bufkin in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Grant, soft touch, but hard-nosed. That's Reed Shepherd.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's perfect from the line this time. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Shepard. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Screen by Capella. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Daniels. Pure from 3-point range. Daniels has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Holiday. He's scoreless. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Friday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
5 on the clock. Landale, the pass to Eason. Outside Holiday. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Over to the left wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Shepard. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Capella, the pass to Daniels. Capella, screen on Holiday. Back to Capella. Here's Rizachet. Now here's Capella. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead. Right side Holiday. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Houston ball.
The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Landale. No points so far. Here's Whitmore. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. They get it back. Capella. Hunter passes to Daniels. From deep three-point land. Rockets with a rebound. Outside Eason. Pass to Shepard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hawks trail by 8.
Houston foul. Aaron Holiday. 10 seconds. Team seconds.
Here's Buffkin. 5 points in the game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, to They need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Shepard. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Young finds Nance. From outside, off the mark. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe of the game.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
4 seconds left. And it's laid in by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
The kick out to Nance. Outside Young. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. Outside Johnson. Now Young. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Bogdanović. Deflected by Green.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
Young against Van Vliet. Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Green against Bogdanović. Okongwu, a screen on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanović, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanović is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And here's Brooks. Deflects the pass. Now Young with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Young goes in. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Green with a screen on Nance. Oh, the elevation from Green.
Clever ball movement from Smith. The pick and roll gets another guy free, and he's able to get him the ball.
Okongwu, a screen on Van Vliet. Young, the pass to Nance. Left side, Young. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanović with it. Okongwu, a screen on Green. Back to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
Houston leading by 5. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to Okongwu. Young with it. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Outside, Green. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter. Brooks against Johnson. Yep, that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 7.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
Over to the wing. Now here's Şengün. 40 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Brooks missing.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Young missing again.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Green on the take. The rebound by Bogdanović. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And the Hawks call time here. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
So the first of 3 is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. He makes the second free throw. And that brings him within 2 here. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that narrows the gap to 1. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal. Team 7.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Here's Bogdanović. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should.
We've got some. And the starting group for Chicago. White and Levine are out on the wings. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Jalen Johnson is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Ball against Young. Another shot. And he lays it in.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
There's Young with the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Young against Ball. Smith with a screen on Young. Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense, good at knowing when to take initiative.
Here's Young. Okongwu, high post. Nance finds Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Pass to Okongwu. Nance for 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Okongwu. Fires for 3. Smith with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
White for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, BA, averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. The 3, Smith. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Young looking over the floor. They need this. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Levine. Last game, 26 points for him.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Zach Levine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about Levine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork Levine tonight, and we'll see how that goes. Guys?"
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's White. His last outing, he had 20. Ball way outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
Okongwu up top. Bogdanovich on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-pointer.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Smith. Now Levine. Ball outside. Now here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Young against Ball. Okongwu up top. Bogdanovich with it. Okongwu, a screen on White. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. White against Bogdanovich. From the arc. Chicago with a rebound. 32 seconds left in the first. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Bogdanovich finds Young. Driving inside, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 8 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The 3, Smith. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Okongwu out there with Larry Nance. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. The 3 is up. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Young. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Ball. Outside for Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Young against Ball. Young misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
White, good.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Nance. He played a great game against Boston. There's Young with the 3. Zach LaVine clears it away.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
White can't hit. Hawks trail by 4. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ball. Inside. And Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Okongwu, a screen on White. Bogdanovich from long range. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Ball no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich against White. Nance with a screen on White. Bogdanovich from long range. Chicago leading by 3. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. Johnson on the wing. Williams defending. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The kick out to White. Pass to Williams. And here's Ball. And they double up Ball. Here's Levine. Launches it from deep. Rebound, Trae Young. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep three-point land. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball surveys the floor. Here's Levine for three. The triple goes for Levine.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Young attacking to the paint. The kick out to Nance. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. And he can't jam it through. Back to Levine. Levine springs free for the flush.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Pass to Young. The deep three. The long distance three is buried. Young's got 11.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ball finds Levine. Takes the three. Oh, Levine getting revenge with his own triple.
The response, Levine hitting that three right back at you.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out in front, leading by 10. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
32.
This is the kind of domination I know you were all about in your day, big fella.
And still am. Nothing has changed there. I just dominate.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Chicago Bulls. That does it for half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Dosunmu is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Buzelis in the small forward position. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. The three ball. Kept alive. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night right here. He hits the second from the line.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
Pass to Daniels. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Bufkin. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Hunter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Bulls leading by 5. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. Nice feed. That time from Giddey. Dosunmu's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. How about the grit of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, B.A. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Daniels. Sinks it from distance. Daniels has got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Pass to Dosunmu. Picked it out of midair. from deep. Hunter passes to Daniels. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And he hasn't got anything to go. You can see the frustration mount. As a result, his team not in great shape either.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rizachet. The Hawks need to get one up here. And a slam dunk by Capella.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Giddey. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Daniels passes to Capella. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. The rebound by Atlanta.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Daniels passes to Capella. Here's Bufkin. For the tie. Fires in the triple. Bufkin's got his first 3 points of the game.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Tipped away. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Hunter the screen. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Dosunmu. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella. Going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Here's Bufkin. Here's Capella. Screen by Capella. To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. From behind the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Capella. Vucevic with a steal. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the game's still close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Larry Nance is out there with Jalen Johnson. And it's a Kongwu in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Bogdanovich, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Young against Levine. To the middle. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Nance, the pass to Okongwu. White against Bogdanovich. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Outside for Levine. Down low. It's stolen by Okongwu. Left side, Johnson. Outside, Bogdanovich. Okongwu, a screen on White. Nance outside. To the wing, right side. There's Young with the three. Williams grabs the board. Chicago leading. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul so far.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now here's Nance. And Nance with the slam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Ball with it. Nance covering. Shot is good by Levine.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Young against Ball. Young the pass to Nance. And stolen by Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Smith with a screen on Johnson. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Outside White. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
That is just a big shot from Ball. I like seeing him step up and show that leadership.
Here's Bogdanovich. Chicago making their last shot. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Smith. Nance pulls down the board. 1:39 left in the final quarter. Young finds Nance. Back to Young. This one for three. That is Trey's shot. The three.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Yeah, that one's good.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
White against Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Atlanta. Shot is good by Levine.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
There's Young with the three. Williams grabs the board. Young against Ball. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Okongwu. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago with the ball. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Ball outside. Count it!
Talk about step
stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Nance with a screen on White. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the three. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure